spring. Otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 40 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com. And the current temperature is 33.
We're back. You weren't sure? I know it's been a rough ride. Couple of bumps the last few weeks with the internet. Oh, it's okay. We got bigger problems in this world. Even a bumpy Clem show is better than most. Overall, I mean, I'm trying to be humble. Oh, forget that word. Who's the king? Woo! I'm excited. I really am. We got a plan, a strategy, and I believe it'll do well. Just it all comes down to that little pink minivan. And I'm so thankful again. People still dropping off stuff. Seeing the stuff I was at the diner and this girl's like, I seen you on YouTube. Where can I drop, on Facebook. Where can I drop stuff off? That was so nice. I said, you can either drop it off at my house. I can come pick it up. That's the power of social media. I'm telling you, there's a lot of good in it. And obviously bad as well, but a lot of good in social media. You make a post and you don't know how many people see it. Who sees it? I was blessed that that lady in Pearl River, that teacher from St. Peter's, Paraguay, in Rivervale or Dale, somewhere. I don't know where, but St. Peter's, I knew that. St. Peter's, St. Paul's, something like that. I think St. Peter's. But I got an El Clemente. My daughter yesterday, Dad, can you drop me off at Albertus in the Corvette? I said, no, it's raining out. I don't take it out in the rain. Can you drop me off in the El Camino? I said, nah, it's stuffed. The El Camino stuffed. Ho, ho, ho. Great job, Clemaniac. Woo. Oh, Clem going back to the Clem poll in 2 days, and I'm going to be a happy Clem. Oh, man, that's great. A car full of stuff to keep the homeless warmer. Let them know we're thinking about them. I wish I was Elon Musk. Honestly, I think I'd buy an island. And they'd have to listen. You're homeless. I'm gonna set you up in this hotel, but you're gonna either be the barmaid. You're gonna be the one who makes the bed sheets. You're gonna vacuum the floor. You're gonna cook. You're gonna make the scrambled eggs for all the guests. You're gonna cut the lawn. You're gonna paint the house. Whatever skill you got, you're gonna do, and you're gonna have a place to stay. But he wants to send people to Saturn. It's all good. Listen, to each his own. Burgermeister, if you're listening, know Santa Clem love you. Ho, ho, ho. Burgermeister, Meister Burger, he called in. He claimed victory. It could have been someone else. It could have been John Doe that called in. It could have been Harry Houdini. But no, it was Tommy Two Sons' son. One of two. That's why he's two sons. If he had three, he'd be Tommy Three Sons. And so on and so forth. But Burgermeister, we have such a crew here in Clemville. And it's growing. It's going to grow more. And the most important thing, obviously, is we must get advertisers on board. And we will. I told you, I was talking to TJ. He got this advertising department this advertising company that hate, because they spend money, Clarkstown Heating and Cooling. And we had this nice discussion. I told him, I said, nobody gonna talk about your business better than Santa Clem. Ho, ho, ho. I'm in your house delivering gifts. It's cold in here. What's the matter? You ain't got the heat on? Oh, no, Santa Clem. Our furnace ain't working. Ho, ho, ho. Call Clarkstown Heating and Cooling. Ho, ho, ho. Tell him Santa Clem sent you. See? Who does it better than me? Nobody. You don't even know what happened. Yeah, my wife just texted me something. I could go into this whole story telling you about what happened, but I'm just going to answer with yes. You don't even understand what happened, but I'm just going to answer yes. Forget that. That's just a long story that I ain't got time for. We're not playing the game today. Tomorrow, it's Christmas Clem Olympics. Oh, ho, ho. Unless, of course, the internet is giving us problems or this wire. I can't touch the microphone now. That's the problem. If I touch it, this wire is very sensitive. And then the Yeti ain't on. If the Yeti ain't on, you can't hear me. And if you can't hear me, what kind of day are you going to have? Oh, think about that. If you can't hear me, what kind of day are you going to have? How are you on the weekends? Really, I mean, come 3 to 5. I mean, I know you must be thirsty for me. It's like, oh, let me go to, oh, God, it's Saturday. Darn it. But don't forget, boys and girls, there's always Monday. So, the new year is coming. Dan the Jazz Man. Great stuff today. Whew, this was a great week. I'm telling you, I love that show. He's killing it. The Christmas version. Did he have was he here for like a Hanukkah version? I mean, there's gotta be, like Benny Goodman. I mean, who's that? There gotta be guys out there that had like playing Hanukkah music back then too. But Dan the Jazz Man killing it. Bing Crosby. I'm excited for tomorrow. Like, what are we gonna get tomorrow? I don't know. Tune in from tomorrow. Actually, time is from 11 to. Tomorrow is, I believe it's 10 to 2, because we got Who Wants to Be a Volunteer from 9:15 to 10 o'clock. And then I believe it's Dan the Jazz, unless they got another show after that. What do I know? I don't know. I don't know much. But I know Wilbur loves me. Oh, not Karate Kid, Cobra Kai. I'm like excited for that. 1 week, that's in my mind. 1 week, Cobra Kai. I tell them, I was like, you got to take a nap. Because me, I go to bed like 8:30, 9 o'clock. 9:30, 10, that's a late night for me. Whoa. Aaron, the king, Coquito King. He just hung. Oh, Coquito King. Woo. He's communicating via Clamoris code. Oh, there he goes again. I hear you. He's honking. He's giving me the signal that, oh, hail Clem. That's what he's saying. The Coquito King just pulled up, grabbed his goodies. I wish the others that have stuff in there would come and get theirs. If not, it'll be on the curb. You pick it up from the curb if someone else doesn't. Tomorrow, we're going to be playing Christmas CLEM Olympics. Be ready. This is going to be so much fun. It's everything to do with Christmas. Everything. And nobody does this. I'm telling you right now. Tomorrow is going to be, we're going to have Christmas music. We're going to play Christmas games. Oh, ho, ho! To go, there he goes again. He giving me you don't know, see, because you guys don't hear the horn going. He's giving me the Clamoris code. That's Aaron, King of Coquito and Cocoa Bombs. Guy had a four-peat. He reminds me of the Chicago Bulls of the 90s, the greatness. So tomorrow, make sure you join us for the fun. We're going to have games, giveaways, Christmas music, and we're just going to create that festive atmosphere to get us ready for our Merry Christmas. Oh, what am I going to do for Valentine's Day? I'm thinking this, like in the summertime of taking a Santa suit out with the El Camino in the middle of 59. I mean, Santa in the summer. Maybe I'll have my top and maybe I'll have like some bathing suit on the bottom, like Santa thongs or something. I don't know. But we gotta keep this going. We gotta keep raising money. Maybe we'll do a can drive. Oh, can in the El Camino. Woo! Oh man, we'll put the cans in the El Camino and we'll drive around with can openers. We'll give can openers and cans away to the hungry people. You know, it's endless. Together here in Clemville. Oh, I'm getting a text. Let me see. Something important? No, nothing important. I don't know. All right. See, if it was like a customer, my head, I got to avoid that. Like my therapist says, you need to separate. Separate. Remember, when you're here for a reason. So separate. Talk about therapy. Let's just spend a minute or two on that. Now, I am very grateful for the 45 minutes that I get to go and lay down. Actually, I'm in my car now talking out the window, but usually I'm in his office laying down, and it's very, very beneficial, I must say. Even when I'm having the time of my life, which most of these days I am. But the times when I'm, like the other day, when I just really need to talk to someone who has a little bit insight and knowledge about the human brain and how it be so dysfunctional. So Don't be ashamed. Like, you don't have to sit here and, like, you know, post videos of you going to the therapist or saying, I'm here, look at me. But just know that it's very beneficial, and you don't have to feel like guilty or ashamed or, you know, scared. It is a scary thing in the beginning, sitting down and, like, opening up to somebody. But if you find the right person, and that's what it's about, you will be able to open up and share, you know, the innermost things in your mind and deep in your soul, because those deep things within us are the ones that can really, like, make us sick or anxious and whatnot. So if you're on the fence about therapy, I would strongly suggest you come off that fence. You let your fingers do the walking. You find a couple of numbers. You call some people up. Maybe this one don't take insurance. That one does. This one don't work on weekends. That one does. Whatever it takes, you find the right one. Might be hit or miss for a while. And if you're not comfortable with one, don't stay with that one. If you're miserable about going to therapy, then you shouldn't be in therapy. All right, so just a little touch on the therapy, because it works wonders for me. I leave feeling a lot of times like emboldened with power within me. All hail. All right, we'll take a quick break, and we'll take it to the finish line. Today is Thursday. I don't believe there's a show after, but I know tomorrow it'll be the Doo-Wop Dream Machine. Ho, ho, ho! 5 to 7. Taking calls. I think Santa Clem. Yeah. Hi, this is Clem Kringle. Can you play a song for me? All hail Santa King. You don't have that one? What kind of show is it? Oh. All right. Doo-Wop Dream Machine, 5 to 7. We'll take a quick. My brain needs to be inspected for holes and gaping gaps of craziness. I don't know what's up with me. Yeah, Dan explained it perfectly. I am insane. I really believe it. I'm insane. Oh, my crown fell. Ah! We'll be right back. I must get my crown. Ah!
Pull up a chair or a cubicle and spend some time with us. We're AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
This is your County Executive Ed Day, and I want to wish you and your family a joyous and peaceful holiday season and a Happy New Year. Let us reflect on the blessings of loving family and friends and appreciate the blessing of living in this beautiful county.
Suez Update is a monthly show designed to keep Suez customers informed about the company's activities and events, with a special focus on water conservation. Tune in on the first Tuesday of each month at 7:30 for their segment during the morning show with Jeff and Will, and then on the third Tuesday of each month, following the news at 9 a.m., for the Suez Update show. You'll learn about important issues like water quality, water conservation, and the company's ongoing efforts to support community and nonprofit groups in Rockland. Learn more at SuezConserve.com. Suez Update on WRCR AM 1700 and WRCR.com.
Hi, I'm Claire Sheridan, and on behalf of the trustees, volunteers, and staff from the Historical Society of Rockland County, I'd like to say thank you for your continued support of our efforts to preserve and share the rich history of our region. We hope that every day of your holiday season will be filled with kindness, joy, and laughter. Please come visit us at the History Center for our holiday exhibition. Check our website, rocklandhistory.org, for exhibition dates and times. Hope to see you there.
Hi, I'm Roxanne Watson, inviting you to join us every Wednesday morning at 9:15 a.m. for Michael's Gifts, a weekly program that focuses on organ donation and patient advocacy. I will be taking your calls and share real-life stories. This show is dedicated in honor of my donor, Michael Boville, United States Coast Guard, and his amazing family. That's Michael's Gifts, every Wednesday at 9:15 a.m. Michael's Gifts is sponsored by Live On New York.
Roxanne Watson is on a mission to have more people sign up as organ, eye, and tissue donors.
Are you an organ donor?
What drives her? Roxanne received a heart transplant, made possible by an organ donor.
I decided that day to devote myself to signing up the most people in the United States.
Now she's a powerful force for good.
That's my goal.
What could you be possible as an organ eye and tissue donor? Leave behind the gift of life. Go to organdonor.gov. U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Health Resources and Services Administration.
You just heard that message, right? Well, someone, somewhere, is calling them up right now or planning to. Why not become them? Click on WRCR.com to make you them.
Want to see the faces that go with the voices on WRCR Radio? Then like us on Facebook.
Facebook? I hate Facebook and all that social media. People don't know how to communicate anymore. If anyone ever texts me,
Carrie, can you please close the recording door next time?
You started something, baby face.
So type in WRCR on your Facebook search or go to WRCR.com for the direct link.
now let's take a look at the road and Hudson Valley traffic.
Exit in Yonkers on the Sawmill has been cleared. It was northbound by exit 5. All lanes are now open. There are also an accident quickly cleared in Briarcliff Manor on 9A northbound at North Slate Road. Traffic is delayed. 20 minutes worth of a backup from the Taconic. 287, 4 minutes extra westbound from exit 8E to exit 5. The New York State Thruway is delayed northbound exit 10 to 13. And then more delays, 15A up to the area just north of the Rockland-Orange County line. That's a 20-minute delay. 84 is still in good shape. This report is sponsored by BioNTech and Pfizer. Come rain or shine, high winds or mild breezes, blue skies or gray. It's a great time to consider getting vaccinated against COVID-19. Sponsored by BioNTech and Pfizer. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm John Grimmeyer.
Weather. For tonight, light snow likely mainly after 1 a.m., otherwise cloudy with a steady temperature around 30 degrees. For Friday, a 30% chance of snow before 10 a.m., otherwise cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high near 44 degrees. For Friday night, a chance of rain before 1 a.m., then rain likely possibly mixed with sleet between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m., then rain likely after 4 a.m. Otherwise cloudy with a low around 34, little to no sleet accumulation expected. For Christmas Day, a 40% chance of rain, otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 46. For Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 46. And for Monday, a chance of snow mixing with rain after 10 a.m., then gradually ending. Otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 40 degrees. That's the weather forecast for WRCR. I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com. And the current temperature is 32 degrees.
Alrighty, we are back here on WRCR, the world-renowned CLEM Radio Network. That's 1700 on the AM dial. .com, WRCR in front of that. You're on the computer at the office, you know. And of course, if you have a smart speaker, which I think a lot of people do nowadays, I go to a lot of customers' houses and I see smart speakers in most of them. And I'm not saying everybody should have one, but I think in this day and age, if you have internet, a nice smart speaker, you know, you can just tell it to play anything. And 3 to 5, you know what that anything would be. Obviously, you would be in Clemville. I mean, I'm assuring you that one day Clemville might officially be named like a real place. I mean, that is the goal, right? It's imaginary now. All right, boys and girls, like from 3 to 5, it's always good to like still have that kid in you. So we come to Clemville and we imagine how great it is here, because it really is. I mean, we don't have to imagine that. We know that's real. But the place, Clemville, it's fictitious, but it really isn't. I mean, you actually do come to Clemville. And it's a place of beauty. I must commend myself as the architect and designer of this place. I've done a fantastic job. I have planted the seeds of many relationships. I have spawned other programming. I have created an environment of love and friendship. And we'll continue to do that with the help of all the Clemaniacs. Now, I'm still waiting for that Clemaga to call in. Turn yourself in. Listen, I'll Clemush you live on air, and we'll move on, all right? You call the dear man up, mountain man, you tell him Clem was hailing you. He proclaimed you the king of deer purveyors and surveyors and slicers and dices. But besides that, everybody here in Clemville shares the common theme. To have fun. Some of you like to play the games. Not everybody does, obviously, because maybe that's not your cup of tea. Some people like when I ran on this or ran on that. Some people like when I talk about my mental health issues. Some people like when I rekindle stories. And that helps them rekindle some memories. So, as a student of Clemunism, I must say that I applaud you all for making it what it is. Together we have made this. I am the architect, but you are the builders. So let's continue building and encouraging those who have not yet heard of Clemville. Let's encourage them to take a visit. And again, on the radio, in their car, at work, they could be hiking, whatever. I mean, in this day and age, there's never a time where you couldn't have some sort of access to Clem and the PM and other shows on WRCR, of course. But 2021 was great for us, but 2022 is going to be next level. As far as marketing, we're going to become a player. I really believe it, for a lot of businesses. And if it's not a lot, those that choose to advertise with us are going to have so much fun, and the return on their investment is going to be great, because no one can think outside the box more than my demented mind can. Believe me. I have such a creative mind that I'm excited to, Nick's been talking to me from Rick's Club American for the longest time, man. I mean, let's talk about advertising. Finally, like the other week, I said, yo, right after I'm coming to you, all right? Just be ready. I'm going to come to you. I'm planting seeds now. And I'm excited because they're going to blossom and grow in 2022. All right, 429-1700. Anybody want to call in and wish a happy holidays? Don't waste your breath, all right? Because I'm only kidding. You, of course, you can call in. But if you don't want to call in and wish a happy holidays, you can always send me an email, Pete@WRCR. But I'm going to get Clem at Clem in the PM. Dave got to work. I forgot to tell that to Dave. He'll get that done, though. Like, it'll be done tomorrow, if need be. But it's right now, Pete@WRCR, if you ever want to send an email. Obviously, my cell phone, it's not just open to my chimney customers, but it's open to you, the community. You could call me. Sometimes people call me out of the blue. Like, they just call me to tell me they listen to the show, and great, you're doing a great job. It's strange. So if ever you want to say hi, 845-664-0142. You call in. If ever you're down in the dumps, you can call me. I have no degree of psychiatry, but listen, you want to talk? I can talk to you. I'm a positive guy. I really am. I try to stay positive. I try to encourage positivity. So if you're going to come to me with some sadness and, point the fingers elsewhere and this and that, most of our problems are revolved around one person, ourselves. We must look at our life and realize that a lot of stuff that has happened to us is because of one reason. And we look in the mirror, there's that reason. But like I said, if ever you want to talk to me about anything, 845-664-0142. So those are ways to connect to Santa Clem. Oh, I ain't done with the El Camino either. If you want to donate something, I'll come pick it up. All right, I'm not going to go to the Bowery tomorrow. I'm going to give it, I'm taking a couple of days off next week. I'm going to give it one of those days and go down. But I'm going to give it a few more days, and maybe we can just get a few more pieces. All right, if you want to make a delivery, if you want me to pick something up, I'm ready. All right, I'm here for you. I told you you can reach out to me, Pete@WRCR.com, 664-0142. If you have a pigeon, I have a pigeon. They can go back and forth with letters, okay? Yes, caller. Is that Kevin or caller? Hello? Hello?
Sorry about that. Had another call coming in when I was about to give you this call. Here's Bryant Avenue Bob.
Bryant Avenue Bob, tomorrow 5 to 7, taking calls at 6.
That's right. But anyway, as the great man would say, kudos to you again for what you're doing, bringing all the clothes and bringing all the wonderful, joy and warmth down to the Bowery tomorrow. Just be careful down there, please. Watch the traffic and the whole 9 yards, because it's going to be insanity.
Actually, I'm not going to go tomorrow. You might have missed it because you're on hold. I'm taking 2 days off from work next week. I'm going to go next week. I'm going to try to collect some more stuff. It's going to be very hectic down there tomorrow, and that's exactly why I'm not going. I'm going to make it a happy New Year for some people, and I want to get my minivan back lettered and take that down to the city as well and use that an opportunity to start something else. So yeah, next week we'll be going, and hopefully I can get a couple more things, but I couldn't have done it without the hospitality of people like you and the lovely Annette. You guys came by. I mean, you went above and beyond what you needed to do, and I appreciate that.
Well, it's appreciated that you appreciate it, but it's not necessary to to continue to thank me, because it's what we do, It's what you do. It's what WRC. It's what Rockland does. This is a great county up here.
It sure is.
I'm up here like 26 years, and it's a fantastic place to be. And let's hope, like you said, WRCR grows and grows and grows. And I got to tell you, if they're not listening to you, it's terrible. If they're not listening to Kevin, it's terrible. But I'll tell you, if you're not listening to Dan's show every single day, you are missing out on spectacular radio. That's all I'm going to tell you. It gets better and
He's
better.
really good.
But anyway,
I'll tell you, man. The guy, he's
evening.
prepared, knowledgeable, professional.
Oh, absolutely, and an all-around nice guy, and you can hear his enthusiasm and love of the music. You know what I mean?
All right, believe me, because we hear it on
phenomenal.
Friday nights.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'll talk
You're
to you
welcome.
tomorrow.
You got it, buddy. All the love.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Bryant Avenue Bob.
I've got another call for you right here.
Yes, I'm ready.
Hello, Clem in the PM. It's Clemaniac Christine.
Clemaniac Christine.
And I'm calling, I'm calling to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas, and I wanted to thank you for all that you do helping people with mental illness. Your inspiration, your positivity, and just your kind heart goes a long, long way.
I appreciate you. I appreciate your husband as well, man. And I really, all the love back to you and the lovely ladies that you have. Great family right there. I won't go any further, but all the love.
And anonymously said he will help you next week.
You
with
got
the
it.
El Camino.
You got it. Tell him we'll touch base. All the
right.
love. Merry Christmas to you
God
guys.
bless and be well.
Absolutely.
Merry Christmas.
Clemaniac
Bye-bye.
Christine, mother of undercover Casey. I mean, the pieces are falling together. I mean, if someone's going to solve the puzzle. All right, listen to me. Those are very kind words, and I got to tell you something. Growing up, I was very mean to people. I was a bully. I made people's lives miserable because I was miserable. I don't know if it was because if I had deaf parents or we were poor, but I didn't realize we were rich in love and work ethic. My mom and dad busted their hump. And that's why I'm an entrepreneurial success, because that's what it takes to be an entrepreneur. You got to bust your hump. And believe me, I saw my mom and dad many times busting hump, both of them. So I was a bad person. And I believe I still am a bad person. I'm capable of doing bad things, very bad things. But through therapy and through my faith in God and my absolute dedication to not completely embarrassing my family by something as dumb as something I could do, I am dedicated to helping people, and I know 2022 will be even better. I think I have this magic. Kiss has a song, Magic Touch, and I believe God has graced me with that in some crazy way. Like it's a strange thing, and I'm telling you, it's only going to get stranger. We're going to impact a lot of people in 2022, and I expect the community to be there to support and help us grow. It's, what we do, I don't know, it's a little strange, it's a little weird. I really can't describe it. People ask me all the time, every day. More and more people ask, oh, you have a radio show. You do radio. You have a radio show. And it's hard to really pinpoint it. I mean, I always say this, you have to listen. You have to listen. And I know they're either going to love it or they're going to be like, what the hell is this guy doing? But those that get it, you most certainly do, and I appreciate it. And I hope that Dr. Alex can keep this going. And he can only keep this going if we do our part to keep it going. All right? I mean, he's not independently wealthy where it's like, oh, I'm going to buy a radio station and just, have it, to do. Guys, I mean, he's a hardworking guy as well. He's living the American dream, came over and, purchased a radio station because that was in his heart. So if we want to keep all this stuff going, we got to make this a strong 2022. Some fundraising, some activities, all that good stuff. All right. It was a bumpy road, but thanks to my buddy Dave, who I love dearly, honestly, man. Like I could say I love Dave. I so love him, man. I really do. He's such a great guy. I just love him. And I just love him so much, honestly. He's a great guy. He's done so much for me, and does he really want a Porsche? Yes, he does, and he wants a big garage with a lift. I mean, this guy's crazy. I love him, man. I love you too. All right. I don't know what I'm doing. I got nothing going on tonight. What shall I do? Oh no, what am I saying? I got something to do. What am I, crazy? I am crazy. All of a sudden I thought I had nothing to do. Then I realized, what am I, crazy? I got a lot to do. All right. With that said, Kevin, you have a safe night. Have a safe walk home, brother. We shall see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. The Good. And like Brian Avenue Bob said, you better be listening to Dan the Jazz Man because, he's going crazy this week, really. He's insane. Great show programming. And the guy, you can hear the passion, the love, the time he puts into it. And tomorrow, who wants to be a volunteer? All the firefighters, men and women. Ho, ho, ho. Be safe out there. Clem loves you. All the love, everybody. Ho, ho, ho. Till tomorrow. All the love and adios, Clemigos. Yeah.